What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and for today I wanted to share some gameplay with you guys using Baby Groot, one of my favorite characters in this game, one of my favorite uniforms in this game, and to be honest, one of the best overall characters in this game. Absolutely love Baby Groot. Very easy to use, amazing survivability, and he's good for pretty much everything. The only thing Groot lacks is just more DPS. But before I actually get into the gameplay, I wanted to take a moment here to address something that I've been seeing in the comments ever since yesterday, and that is in regards to the patch notes that got leaked over a week early for the Infinity Wars update. Some of you guys are wondering what my thoughts are. Some of you guys are wondering why I didn't make a video on it. So I figured I'll go ahead and nip it in the bud right here. No pun intended. So when it comes to the patch notes, guys, getting the patch notes a week early for an update as big as the Infinity War update, you can most definitely expect that that is not going to be the final product. So for that reason alone, there is no reason for anyone to be in an uproar right now, because what you're going to be in an uproar about may never make it into the final game. And on top of that, Netmarble made sure to make a post saying that whoever posted the thing did not have permission to do so, and that is most definitely not the final product. However, I can most definitely say that I feel that a lot of what we saw in those patch notes are actually going to make it into the game. Just what is going to make it in the game, we don't know for sure. Most definitely though, the uniforms and the changes to World Boss Ultimate, I feel like those are staples and they're most definitely going to come. But how the characters rank up and the tier 3 system and all that kind of stuff, which is what I see people losing their minds about, I can most definitely tell you that they're probably going to change up some of that stuff. I see people saying they potentially release this thing just to see how the community would react to it. That way they can lower the cost and make us all feel better. And I don't feel like that's what they did this time around, especially not a week early. I feel like someone just got overzealous and dropped the patch notes a little bit too soon, but that remains to be seen. No reason for anyone to be in an uproar right now. Myself, I love to get fired up when I see patch notes one way or another, whether it's good or bad. I love to get fired up when I see stuff relating to characters that I love in this game, because I really love playing this game. But this time around, I decided I was just going to sit back and watch and see what happens. There's no point for anyone to be losing their minds just yet. I see people saying they're going to quit this game because of the fact that they think the tier 3 system is RNG. And you guys already know I hate RNG. RNG is the worst thing about Marvel Future Fight. So more RNG is never a good thing, but from what I saw, it doesn't look like the tier 3 system is completely RNG based. So even that shouldn't be something you guys are in an uproar about just yet. So without making this a long ass video about stuff that may never make it into the final game, just sit back, guys, wait, and let's see what actually happens. Let's see what the final product is, okay? If in a week Netmarble drops the exact same patch notes, then you guys can have a field day and you can rip them to shreds. But till then, let's just sit back, wait, and enjoy the game as best we can. That's all I'm saying. That's what I've been doing, even though for the last few months it's been very stale and very dry, but I've been having a good bit of fun with characters where I can, and that's all I can do. No point losing your minds just yet. So for today, guys, let's have some fun with Baby Groot, because from the looks of the patch notes, we're getting a uniform. Just like I said, we're going to get Teenage Groot, because they're not going to miss an opportunity to sell us a uniform for a character that is as popular and beloved as Groot. Come on, who doesn't love Groot? The fact of the matter is here, though, how are they going to market Teenage Groot? Because the selling point for Baby Groot, no matter what anyone tells me, is the fact that this little bastard is cute and adorable. Everything about him, from the way he moves, well, this attack doesn't look very cute, it just looks very aggressive and it's a great skill, but from the way how he moves around, from the way how he attacks, everything about Baby Groot is just freaking amazing. He comes with 2 iframes, 3 heals, and overall he's an amazing character for PvP, PvE, and he's also an amazing support type, right? So I want to see how they're going to improve Groot, because this uniform takes Groot from just being a support character. Even this one, he's basically just a support character, but this freaking speed uniform makes him a jack of most trades. The only thing he's lacking is just a little bit more DPS. Survivability, amazing. Amazing. And he can do very, very well across the board. Since the other uniform that he's going to get is going to be another speed uniform, it's immediately going to compete with this uniform. Some of you guys may be thinking, how do you know it's going to be speed? I saw in the patch notes that they're giving him dodge, and I feel like that's probably one of the things that's on the ball. And if it's going to give him dodge, it's basically going to be the same freaking uniform bonus, which is a pattern with that marble lately. They just like to give uniform bonuses the same for the most part. So if that's the case, it's gonna immediately be competing with this one, which is hella useful. Like looking at Groot's kit and playing with it for as extensively as I have, there's only one skill in his entire kit that I don't like, and that's the 2 skill. The 1 skill is an iframe, which is great. The 4 is amazing for stun lock. The 3 is a heal. The 5 is a heal and an iframe. Like overall, his entire kit is just amazing. And the only thing that they could change to make me happier is just the 2 skill. Whether that's to give him more DPS or just make it so that the skill isn't so slow and sluggish. But even the 2 skill gives him a few seconds of CC. So it's still not a bad skill. It's just not as good as some of the other ones that he has in this uniform. So the selling point for the teenage uniform is definitely not going to be the cute factor, because baby Groot has him beat there, because teenage Groot just looks miserable. Like, he looks freaking miserable. So the cute factor is not going to sell that uniform. And if the skill changes don't match up to this and it's in the speed category, you can best believe that it's just not going to be a big hit with people like me. So I don't want to keep you guys too long. I wanted to hear your thoughts on what you think they're gonna do for Groot. But without further ado, guys, let's actually get into some gameplay. As you guys can see, I have Groot built offensively with a Power of Angry Hulk ISO set, but for his obelisk, I have Ignore Defense, Max HP, and Invincibility. This is what his overall stats look like. As you can see, 117 for attack speed, 45% for critical rate, 157 for critical damage, 50% for Ignore Defense, and 50% for reduced cooldown duration. So overall, a pretty decent build. I don't have any ooze on him just yet, but to be honest with you guys, I don't need it because he can solo very high stages in Shadowland all the way up to like 24. So that's really good for me, and he's really good for World Boss as well. And when I put him in Conquest, he stays alive till the very end, and that's all I really need out of him, right? So it's gonna be hard for me to justify buying another Groot uniform, so they better do right by Groot and make it something pretty damn good. So let's actually go in here, and I'm gonna show you guys how he performs against these guys. I'm probably gonna have to give him a little bit of ignore dodge here, just so that this doesn't take forever. I'll give him 2. Yeah, I'll give him 2. I'll give him Deathlock, and yeah, I'll give him Agent 13, and let's do it. Let's see how fast we can clear this with baby Groot. Corvus! Ah, shit. They strike for him. Ah, shit. I did not know that Kamala Khan would strike for... When does Kamala Khan ever have a run-in with freaking Groot? I did not know that. Hopefully she doesn't strike too much. I hate using people who strike for my characters that I'm trying to show love to, because then it makes it look like they don't do all the work, and Groot's putting in mad work. I absolutely love the freaking force skill. That thing will stun lock you into oblivion. One of the best PvP skills. Like, look at this guy. Look at this little guy. Like, how are they gonna freaking beat this? Like, seriously, how are they gonna one-up that? I know most people care more about the Black Order uniform and that kind of stuff, but to be honest, man, I'm just trying to have fun at this point, because the last few updates has just been money, 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 money. And at this point, that's what I expect. So at least I'm just trying to have fun with the money I'm spending, or the money I already spent. Or Crystal in this case. But seriously, like, how are they gonna one-up baby Groot? Cute factor, they can't beat him with the cute factor. Corvus doesn't want it. I feel like I didn't even need the ignore dodge here. Like, he's damn near impossible to kill unless you can one-shot him. Get out of here, Proxima. I wonder if Rocket's gonna get a uniform in the part 2, since they're probably gonna do part 1 and part 2 just like they did for update 2.0. Be interesting if Rocket gets a uniform that makes him useful finally. Yeah. The only time he's ever useful is when he's flying in as a part of one of Groot's skills. Apart from that, no one uses Rocket. Sad life. All he's good for is talking trash. You guys notice that all I used there was like 5, 4, and like 2? Yeah, I used 1, 2, but like damn, I didn't even use one of his heals, which was the 3 skill. Let's actually jump out of here and let's see how he does. And we'll put him up against Scarlet Witch. Yeah, Scarlet Witch is alright. Let's try not to use the same team this time. Grab these guys that hopefully none of these guys strike for him. Get out of here, Sandman. Let's hopefully none of these guys strike for him. Alright, let's see how fast we can clear this. Even when Groot has a type advantage here, because of how much damage he has, she can still definitely do a good amount of damage to him, potentially even kill him at least once. Where is she? Oh, she's right here. Okay. Ooh. I hate when she does this because it pulls you in and does that. Really hard to get out of that skill. Damn near impossible with most characters. But with Groot, you don't have to worry because you can just heal like a madman. Like, it's gonna be really difficult for them to sell me on another uniform for Groot. This one has the cute factor. It has a good amount of CC just on the 4 skill alone, which is not even a stun. It's just like how fast he's attacking that's making... Okay, I should get out of that because that's silencing me. It's just how fast that he's attacking that's actually making it so that he can lock down a lot of characters. And the fact that you can just put healing spores pretty much everywhere. I should ideally go back to the boss. Everywhere, so that you don't have to try to heal, but you're just getting healed all the time. And on top of that, you got iframes when for some reason you don't feel like healing. Like, it's just crazy. I should ideally stick to the boss, but I just keep getting pushed. Did I stun her? I don't know. She was just like down there for some reason. Like, not the fastest clear time, but as you guys can see, man, I started this with full HP. I finished with full HP. Groot is a freaking beast in this uniform. He looks adorable. He's amazing for pretty much every game mode except ABX and World Boss Ultimate. So they gotta do something that gives him an insane amount of freaking damage to actually justify giving this guy another uniform in my eyes anyways, because with so many things coming in this game that's costing crystals, this update alone with 10 uniforms, that's over 10,000 crystals. Easy. So I personally am not going to be buying another uniform for someone like Groot, who already is amazing, and characters like maybe Winter Soldier, who is probably never going to be a top tier character. So like, I don't know, man, it's just weird seeing characters like Groot, who's already amazing. While I do like Groot and I appreciate the fact that characters that I like are getting uniforms, I personally just don't see a need for me to buy this uniform. But that's all I have to say for this one, guys. Like always, thank you so much for watching. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace and love.